I'll just come out and say it. If it's dry January for you, I apologize. Yesterday we're talking about Kiwanis. Today we're talking about Robbie Burns Night. Another great night to taste some whiskey, some Scottish goods, haggis, and so much more, which we're going to tell you about on a great edition of CKPG Today.
Give me a second to get ready, gotta. I need a moment, get steady, gotta. Wait up. I need a minute to jump on it, gotta. Hold up. I'm feeling good, it's gotta mess it,
Today we are going to teach you about something you likely don't know a lot about, Bowen Therapy. There's not a lot of people in Prince George that do this, and one of them is here at Moonstone Therapy. Megan Rose is one of the people in Prince George that offers a service that gives you, well, a whole bunch of benefits depending on your problem and your situation. Let's go learn about it together inside Moonstone Therapy, downtown Prince George on Quebec Street today. Now inside Moonstone Therapy, downtown Prince George, and so lucky to be here. I feel relaxed already, and we're going to learn a lot about Bowen Therapy with Megan, the owner-operator of Moonstone Therapy today. Megan, thanks for making the time to join us.
Thanks for coming in, Kaden.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you guys.
This is a pretty cool spot, and I love what you do about Bowen Therapy. I've done a lot of reading so far, but tell me a little bit about Bowen Therapy and what Moonstone Therapy is all about.
So Bowen Therapy is a holistic approach to health. It's kind of like a massage type idea. We'll be able to demonstrate a little bit later kind of what that looks like. But we're working with the fascia, the connective tissue in your body, which runs top to bottom. The actual longest piece of fascia in your entire body is your big toe is connected to your tongue, actually.
Oh, wow.
Which is super weird and kind of gross, but it's also fun. But it is what everything moves on and glides on, and your bones and your muscles, everything. So imagine if you had like a pearl necklace or like a necklace with like beads on it,
Yeah.
and then you tied a knot in it, you couldn't slide that bead back and forth. And at
Oh.
first it kind of like hits it, and you can kind of wiggle it over. But if you continue to ignore that little knot and you say tied another one, eventually you get to a point where that bead can't slide. And that's the same as like, you know, if your fascia is restricted in your hip, and eventually you get to that point where your hip doesn't have the same fall through because you're literally like hitting that knot.
You're running up against it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is super fascinating. And you do all this too. I want to get it for the audience as well. Do all this while having a visual impairment. Like how do you do it?
It's all by touch.
Wow.
It's easy. Once they're on my table, it's easy.
Okay, that's it for you, hey?
That's it.
No, it's
Nothing-
kind of a simple explanation, I guess, when you think about it.
It really is. Nothing moves in my space. I'm pretty organized. My stuff stays pretty the same.
Yeah?
Except for Denver. He moves around, but he knows to get out of my way. So it's pretty easy.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
see what a little bit of Bowen Therapy looks like.
Yeah, it's super gentle, very, very relaxing. We're actually working with the nervous system. So the first thing we do, the first part of our Bowen, is working with that nervous system. So we take the body out of fight, flight, and put it into rest and restore. And then as we start working through whatever you've come to see, like for whatever you've come to see me for, which like there's tons of issues, pain, inflammation, hormone balancing, digestion issues. I'm the best friend of anyone that's ever had a hip or a knee replacement.
Okay, this is good. Lots of people out there like that, yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
Number one best part about Bowen is the sleep the night after. Everybody is about the Bowen sleeps.
Okay, and now how do you start such a process?
So all sessions start with the client on the table face down.
Okay.
I start my sessions the same way every time. So we just start with, we're using really light movements. So I'm taking the skin slack and like the movement of the skin, and this one I'm just pushing and then I pull, and this one's the same. So we're just going like that.
Oh, okay.
And then we start working through the body. And it's a really light pressure.
Okay.
Like we're not using
Yeah, different than like people would see at, say, a chiro or a physio.
you're just going like very light across the body. The pressure is more than like you notice it, but there's no pain. There's no like,
Right.
you know when you get a massage and they sink their finger in and you're like, and you can almost sit up off the table.
Yeah, yeah.
None of that.
Hover off the table.
Hover,
yeah.
yes. None of that is what we get with Bowen. It's all very, very kind of fluid and working with, sorry, Martina, working with the body. And I do want to give everybody a heads up that I'm going to do a community Bowen session.
Oh.
On the 31st of January is going to be the first one. We'll see how it goes from there. I have a friend that does it out in Thunder Bay. So
Wow.
she gave me the tip and I think it'd be fun. So it's 3 sessions in a day where I actually put 4 tables in this room.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for your time today, Megan.
Thanks
this was
so much,
great.
Caden.
Learn about Bowen Therapy and so much. We'll include all the details in case you missed anything on our website, ckpgtoday.ca as well. Thank you.
Thanks.
This segment on CKPG Today is brought to you by Moonstone Therapy. Restore balance, release tension, and reclaim your well-being through holistic Bowen therapy. Call, text, or book your appointment online today.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
The annual tradition returns. Robbie Burns Evening in support of the Prince George Symphony Orchestra is back, just like this plate we have here in Liquor Warehouse where we are located today with Ken Hull, and we got Alicia here as well. Ken, tell me about this plate before we start here because this has some significance and I've never seen it before.
Well, this is the chieftain plate. So every year we elect a new chieftain. We don't really elect the new chieftain. We hold an auction
They
to
elect
support
themselves.
the symphony to choose a new chieftain. And the chieftain gets to hold the plate for a year and have their name inscribed and gets to get piped in with the plate at the event.
Wow, that is pretty special stuff. Alicia, does it make you happy to see a lot of Ramses on this plate?
Yeah, it's lived here for quite a few years. Liquor Warehouse is the proud home of the Chieftain Plate for 4 years, and I have a feeling that there might be a 5th in the very near future.
This is awesome. It kind of goes into the fun of Robbie Burns Evening, a chance to celebrate, a chance that, I mean, it's the darkest month, it's January. So it's a chance to get out, have some fun with a Scottish twist. And for you, though, is it your best night of the year, would you say? Like, you know, because I know you love whiskey, you love Scotch, you love Prince George Symphony Orchestra. It combines everything.
I mean, leading questions, but yes.
I didn't give you a chance to deny it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great evening. It's a ton of fun. We just have a big party and have a great time, and everyone goes away happy and, you know, maybe a little inebriated.
That helps, yeah, with Safe Ride Zone as well. And the other thing I was going to say, the best part of Robbie Burns Evening as well supports the Prince George Symphony Orchestra. Talk to me about the support here because these dollars go a long way to helping the orchestra do what you guys love to do.
Yeah, it's our most important fundraiser still for us. It's a wonderful evening, and it's just, you know, it's always nice to see the community come together to support something, and it feels great when it's supporting something that you put your heart and soul into, right?
Yeah, I like it. On a great weekend in January at the Coast Prince George Hotel. I'm going to step in front of the plate now that we've talked about it a little bit here. But okay, Alicia, Liquor Warehouse, big partner, of course, of Robbie Burns Evening. I guess it makes sense to have the right kind of liquor. But talk to me about the importance of the Scotch, the whiskey, because there's a lot of different kinds, and look, people are pretty passionate by the different kinds of it.
For sure. It's all down to your personal taste. So there's some different regions in Scotland, and each different region kind of has their own flair to the whiskey that they produce. My personal favorite, and that is near and dear to our own home, is the Speyside region, including the Glengoyne that we are going to try today, and the famous Rob Roy cocktail. It is a bit smoother and it's not as peaty as some of the other regions, so it's kind of a good introductory one. But it's definitely an important thing for us. We have quite an affinity for our red wines and for our scotches over here. That's kind of our bread and butter, our pride and joy, if you will. So it's definitely nice for us to be able to kind of showcase some of our things that we've brought in very intentionally for our store.
Okay, who is Rob Roy?
So Rob Roy.
Not to be confused with Moose Guy Roy Ray.
Yes, very different, very different. He's kind of a Scottish legend, to be honest. So he was like a Scottish outlaw for a while, and then kind of towards the end of his career, if you will, he became like a folklore legend. And so there's actually lots of like literature and poems, and there's a few movies about his life as well. And I'm pretty sure Liam Neeson actually played him in a movie in like 1995.
Okay,
so.
well, hey, you know, if I ever get a movie and Liam Neeson plays me, I did something right.
Yep, no, he's got quite the backstory, yeah.
Usually we save the drinking for the end of the interview, but I think we should just get to it here because it might make the end more interesting.
Sure.
Yeah? You want to do it? Okay. Okay, you grab yours.
You prefer.
To Robbie Burns. To Robbie
And
Burns.
to Rob Roy.
And to Rob Roy.
Cheers.
Okay. Woo, that's really nice and smooth.
Yep, it finishes quite nice
Yeah.
for the mix that's in it. It is quite smooth.
Now, of course, for people wondering, Robbie Burns Evening, still some tickets left, some tables for you to get. January 25th?
24th.
24th, okay.
25th is his actual birthday.
Okay.
But the celebration is on the 24th.
There's going to be a lot of great stuff, including, you got haggis?
There will be haggis. Whether or not you think that's great stuff may depend on your heritage. A lot of Scots do not like it. But we'll have some traditional things. We have obviously the salute to the haggis. There's a lot of fun, like there's some toasts, some readings of Robbie Burns poetry. But there's, it's a full meal. There's Highland dancing. There's a choir. There's dancing after the dinner is done. There's a live auction. There's a silent auction. There's just all kinds of stuff happening.
Okay, now you said your favorite part's dancing just now, Alicia.
Absolutely. I love the Highland dancers. Last year it was so nice. We got to focus on them a lot, and there was the teeny tiny dancers all the way up to the more professional dancers.
You haven't had a chance to see us try that, have you?
I have not been graced with the opportunity. I think that we should try it after
We should try it?
this.
Okay, after this. We'll do it to end it, okay? A little nugget for the end, folks. You got a Robbie Burns quote? Your favorite quote?
I mean, the most famous one, of course, is "My love is like a red, red rose."
There you go. And on that note, I'm going to get stretched out so I don't pull a hammy, and we're going to do some Highland dancing in the middle of Liquor Warehouse because I guess you never know what you're going to get when you show up here.
Especially on a Friday.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of like... Your turn now.
I feel like you do like this.
Oh, yeah, that's a fancy one.
Yes.
Yeah, we got taught that once.
Tired of missing the good stuff? Let CKPG Today come to you. Our new weekly email newsletter delivers local stories, contests, and can't-miss moments from the show straight to your inbox. No digging through social media anymore. It's free, it's easy, and it's very local. Sign up now at ckpgtoday.ca or by scanning the QR code on your screen now.
Starting off the new year with a new edition of Money Matters with Integris, and we got Chris in studio today. Thanks so much for coming to talk about finances, as we always do here, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for having me again. It's good to be here.
Well, hey, you know what? It's always great to have you because we learn something every time we talk to you. Today, we're going to learn about registered disability savings plan, something I don't know much about, but where do you want to start it at? What is this?
Yeah, so registered disability savings plans are basically a retirement savings plans for people that have disabilities.
Okay.
So similar to an RSP in the sense that it's designed for retirement, but it does have some benefits that maybe an RSP doesn't have.
Okay, so the acronym for this is RDSP. So yeah, close to RSP. So make sure your banker knows what's going on.
For sure, yeah. The finance world, we like our acronyms, unfortunately, and it makes things very confusing sometimes.
Yeah, I've been in Integris enough to know you guys just scream them out. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding, no, not quite that bad. But so I guess someone who's on disability is eligible for this? How does it work?
Yeah, so it's basically someone that qualifies for the disability tax credit. So if they have a disability, that is something they need to apply for. They go see a doctor, physician, or one of those professionals, and then they get qualified through the government. They also have to obviously be a Canadian citizen and have a social insurance number, which I think is issued now at birth, so not really much of an issue.
True.
As well, they have to be 60 or under,
Okay.
but more than likely 49 and under, just because grants stop once you reach 49 or 50. So you lose lots of the big benefits once you get to 50.
All the fine details and the fine lines, eh?
Yeah.
I was reading this started in 2008, so it's been around for a bit.
Yeah.
Has it evolved? Has it changed?
Not too much. They put it in place, in 2008, 1 year before the TFSA. It's kind of remained mostly the same since it started, but it is not well known. You look at the TFSA, introduced a year later, 65% of people have a TFSA.
Wow, that's a cool stat.
Yeah, but only a third of the people that qualify for an RDSP actually have taken advantage of it.
Interesting. And why do you think that is? It's just the awareness piece?
I think it's a big thing on the awareness, for sure.
Interesting. And Integris does this?
We do, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect, which I'd like to hear, and you'd like to hear as well watching this. The benefits of this, as we were saying, it has some of the same benefits as an RRSP, just a little bit different. Kind of rehash those for folks watching.
Yeah, so money is tax deferred and basically grows tax-free until retirement. Once it's withdrawn, taxes are paid at that time on the growth and on the grants. So there are money that the government does put in. So
Okay.
different from an RSP, you put the money in and
They
you
don't
grow
give
it.
you, yeah.
The government doesn't give you anything. On the RDSP, there's two components. There's a grant component and a bond component. So the bond component is something that basically you open an RDSP and you don't have to put any money in and you can start to earn the bonds. It is based on income, so it's designed for people that are in kind of low to moderate income.
Yep.
Someone that's earning $57,000 a year as a family or individual, if they're over 18, qualifies for partial. If they're earning $37,000 a year or under, they qualify for the full $1,000. So it's $1,000 a year, can be paid 20 times. So basically $20,000 potentially over the lifetime in free money from the government.
Wow.
We're doing nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Good awareness to have, for sure. That leads to my next question here, Chris, of what if people have no extra income to contribute? I guess this lends to the question the government's going to contribute anyways?
Yeah, for sure. The other thing with the program is that the individual that holds the plan doesn't necessarily have to be the one contributing to it.
Okay,
They
could be
can
a
have
partner.
a partner, a parent, grandparent, a good friend that wants to just give you some money.
Hey, I'll take some of those.
Yeah, we're always looking for good friends like that, absolutely. So yeah, there is other ways, it's not just kind of on them. Getting back to kind of the government money,
Yeah.
grants is the other component, and
Okay.
that one is based on contributions. So as money is put in, the government pays grants on those. Again, it's based on income. So the magic number is around $115,000 in family income,
Okay.
based on if you're under 18, and then individual income over 18, or family income if they're married or what have you. But on the first $500 that's contributed for people earning less than that, the government matches at 3-to-1. On the next 1,000, they match at 2-to-1. So basically, individual puts in $1,500,
Yeah.
the government kicks in $3,500.
Okay, this is better than, lots of programs out there. This is good to know about.
Yeah.
Withdrawals here, Chris, is the other part of this because you want to get the money at some point.
For sure.
Do you have to be a certain age? How does that work?
So you don't have to be a certain age, but
You're gonna get
you
taxed.
want to be a certain age.
Yeah.
So at 60, it turns into a program where you're pulling out little bits every year, kind of provides like a pension for
Right.
those people. If you pull out and you contributed in the last 10 years, or the government contributed grants in the last 10 years, they're going to claw some of that back. So it is
okay.
designed for that long term. So think of the money as it's going for retirement, and that's when it's going to be there for.
I like it. As always, if anyone has any questions, you can book an appointment at Integris here in Prince George or Vanderhoof or Quesnel. I mean, McBride. You guys got a lot of branches around, so.
We're everywhere.
Is the new year a good time, just on general note here, Chris, to review your finances?
Anytime is a good time. The new year is obviously a great time just because of starting fresh and doing all that stuff and checking in to make sure that the year goes as hoped.
I like it. Well, hey, anytime's a good time to see you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you coming in today. And a great edition of Money Matters. Folks, if you have any questions, reach out to Integris, reach out to Chris or your banker, whoever you deal with. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Money Matters on CKPG Today is brought to you by Integris, a division of Coastal Community Credit Union. From here, all in for you.
Time to take a look outside at our CKPG snapshot of the day from Linda Cassie, who caught this sunset recently, and we have been having some absolutely spectacular sunsets. So thanks, Linda, for capturing it, sending it in. We love looking out the window and seeing these kind of colors in the sky. Makes you think of warmer days, doesn't it? I think so, for me anyways. But Linda, I know it makes you think of us because you sent it to us. So I appreciate that. Folks, if you have a snapshot, we'd love to see it. Snapshot@ckpg.com is our email. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
You might have missed it, but right in front of Two Rivers Gallery, there is a 30-foot totem pole. How did this get here? What's the story behind it? Well, we're going to look back together at that today in local history.
Taking a look back at January 20th, 2000, the city was chipping in for a new totem pole at the Two Rivers Gallery. It was a $94,000 totem pole. City Council approved up to $82,000 from a 1986 BC Festival of the Arts Legacy Fund for the pole project. A 30-foot cedar log from the Queen Charlotte Islands would be carved into a totem pole of human faces that represented different nationalities in the community. There'd be several different colors on the human faces to represent different racial groups as well. And carver Ronald Sebastian from Hazelton would be the one to carve it. And yes, this 30-foot pole still stands outside Two Rivers Gallery, although you can imagine 25 years later, it could use a little bit of love.
There you go. Yeah, so a bit of a partnership between the city, Two Rivers Gallery. That totem pole still there, of course, outside. It actually looks pretty impressive considering it's been around for, 20 plus years. But 30 feet tall. And I mean, it doesn't exactly stand out because you got lots of trees in Canada Games Plaza. But a cool piece of Prince George history anyway. Thanks so much for watching today, folks. I hope you had a great one with us. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter online as well. We are doing that once a week, so don't miss it. It's going to come out on Friday for the second time. Trust me, the first one was really good, right? Anyways, we'll see you for more good stuff on the show tomorrow. Bye for now.